With the first two matches of the Champions League quarterfinals played yesterday, I'm sure you're buzzing with excitement over the upcoming matches. One particular showdown that has caught everyone's attention is the clash between Bayern Munich, unarguably the weakest we've seen in the past years, and a revitalized Arsenal team. It's safe to say that Bayern shouldn't expect an easy victory of the Gunners this time around, as they have put up a formidable fight in recent encounters. Another intriguing match to look forward to is the PSG versus Barcelona showdown. There's an added element of interest with Xavi, the former Barcelona legend, now at the helm of the Qatari side. For him, this match presents an opportunity to further solidify his legacy with Barca, adding an extra layer of significance to the clash. However, the tie that truly steals the spotlight is the epic clash between the reigning champions, Manchester City, and the most successful club in Champions League history, Real Madrid. It's a true battle of football heavyweights. Despite a 3-3 draw yesterday at Santiago Bernabeu, we have every reason to believe that the second leg encounter will be an entirely different affair. Now let's delve into a few factors that should diminish any concerns Real Madrid may have about facing Manchester City this time around. To begin with, Pep's team will enter the game with a similar game plan. In the previous season, Real Madrid found themselves caught off guard when Pep made tactical adjustments during the second leg. The overlapping runs of Stones and Akanji proved to be effective, while De Bruyne and Gundogan's clever positioning created a dilemma for Camavinga, who had to choose between covering them or sticking with Bernardo Silva. This confusion ultimately led to Silva scoring the opening goal and set the stage for City's dominance. However, as the final approached, Inter Milan managed to decipher City's approach, and other Premier League clubs began responding to it as well. Carlo Ancelotti, the Real Madrid manager, will undoubtedly be better prepared this time around. Yet it remains uncertain how successful he will be in neutralizing City's formidable attack, or if he will even need to neutralize it. Real Madrid possesses talented players like Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Camavinga, who could potentially follow Liverpool's approach and aim to outwork City's midfield. While Manchester City may not have been the most favorable opponent for Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, they would eagerly embrace the challenge as an opportunity to demonstrate to the world that they are still the masters of European football. Furthermore, in previous seasons, Manchester City didn't rely on a single player to have a significant impact on the game or score the majority of their goals. They boasted a surplus of such players, but the circumstances have changed. It may seem peculiar when we consider the contributions of players like Rodri, Phil Foden, and Julian Alvarez in supporting De Bruyne and Haaland, but allow me to explain. Manchester City used to possess a greater number of players who had the ability to turn the game around. Players like Gundogan and Mahrez, who could make a substantial difference, have not been adequately replaced. Although Mateo Kovacic and Jack Grealish have proven to be valuable additions, they don't pose the same level of threat in terms of scoring goals as Gundogan did. The absence of Mahrez's lightning-fast speed on the right flank has also been sorely missed. It's clear that City's dominance has waned compared to the previous year. While they currently sit in third place in the league, just 1 point behind Arsenal at the top, their performances this season have raised concerns. The usual confidence and control they exhibited throughout matches seem to be lacking. In fact, their record against the top 6 teams is the worst under Pep's management. They face difficulties in defeating Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, and even Aston Villa. Just think about the number of goals they could have conceded against players like Vinny, Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Recently, Liverpool's Endo and Mac Allister managed to overpower City's midfield, exposing their vulnerabilities. Real Madrid could potentially exploit these weaknesses. City does have an exciting winger, Doku, who has impressed the fans and added dynamism to their attack. However, he also poses a defensive problem when it comes to tracking back, something City hasn't faced in a while. This makes them more susceptible to turnovers on the wings, as evidenced by Tottenham's opening goal in their 3-3 draw at the Etihad. This becomes a tactical liability for their defense. Similarly, Haaland, despite his significant contributions in terms of goals, doesn't contribute much defensively. This has become more noticeable as his goal-scoring rate has slowed down recently. Some glaring open goal misses this season have led fans to question whether City would benefit from playing with a false 9 instead. While Pep Guardiola may have concerns about his limited attacking options, Carlo Ancelotti must be delighted with the improved squad at his disposal. The acquisition of Jude Bellingham has proven to be a remarkable move in every aspect. Bellingham's contribution of 20 goals and 10 assists across all competitions has been outstanding. Unlike most of the Real Madrid squad, Bellingham hasn't tasted Champions League success before, which adds to his motivation for the upcoming clash. Pep Guardiola made a significant effort, spending 3 hours trying to convince Bellingham to join Manchester City instead of Real Madrid. However, even Guardiola couldn't have foreseen just how impressive Bellingham would be for the Galacticos. He has had an immense impact on the team, transforming them compared to last season. As acknowledged by Guardiola himself, it's clear that Bellingham's influence is substantial, and we should analyze and understand how he manages to exert such control. Undoubtedly, facing Real Madrid is always a formidable challenge that cannot be ignored. They are an exceptional club, and their rich history in the competition gives them control over many aspects. With 14 Champions League victories under their belt, Real Madrid has experienced it all. Defeat is taken seriously by the fans and the club's president, and the team will be highly motivated to seek revenge for last season's humiliating loss. Get ready for an exciting showdown. Who do you think will come out on top? Could Phil Foden solidify his exceptional season and challenge Jude as England's most impressive player? One thing is certain, both teams will feel the nerves, although perhaps not as much as the winner of the Bayern-Arsenal match. If you enjoyed this video, show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification to stay updated with new content. We'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.